This project is an interactive music player and camera that helps visitors understand the propellant better. This video will describe the whole process of this project. My initial question was this: how might I create strong audience engagement without additional guidance? I started with this question because good design is self-explanatory. First, I conducted field research to observe people in Highland Park in New York City. Since the place has some interesting art pieces and a lot of tourists visit the space, I was able to gain unique inspiration through observing a space different from the target space. I took these pictures in Highland Park. Most tourists take selfies, and they are only hanging out with their companions. They also like sitting on benches. This bench was interesting because the unique structure created interactions between strangers who sit on the bench. This bench makes sounds, and visitors love to experience with others. This symbol is called Pargwe in Korean. It is originated from Taoist philosophy. It represents the fundamental principle of reality as well as harmony. I want to incorporate the concept into my project because Propellant is made of designers, strategists, and technologists, and they create products collaboratively. Captain Planet is quite memorable. I still remember the song and the activating measuring gesture. The gesture can symbolize building community, and it is aligned with my cooperation concept. Therefore, I produce a unique interaction because adding a fun factor could increase visitors' engagement. From the research, I found out that the tourists are just hanging out with their companions. Visitors use their mobile phone to take photos to remember. They love to play with musical instruments. The research allows me to have a clear idea of my design concept. I will create entertaining interaction between the visitors. They can capture the moment of being surprised with incorporating the insight into my concept. This is my concept statement. I'm creating an inviting interactive design product that encourages visitors to come and play a song together and capture the moment. This product represents how Propellant works. Through the cooperation of different people with perfect harmony, they create good designs. If a single player in an orchestra cannot match the sound, the orchestra cannot play a perfect symphony. This concept incorporates the idea. These are my sketches for ideation. My idea is starting from playing music bands and cushion. But I changed the form because the bench or cushion takes a lot of space in the office. This octagon bar has a propeller. When a user grabs a bar, the fan will spin. But I chose a different idea because this concept doesn't have a mobile connection feature. This is my final concept called Play Octagon. It plays a song by holding a bar. Each bar plays a designated instrument. Only when 8 bars are touched, it plays the perfect song. And there's a camera in the center, and it will follow the user. With QR code, visitors can capture and download the image on their phone. I use Raspberry Pi, Pi camera, servo motor, speaker bonnet, and NPR 121. This is the user flow of Play Octagon. It plays music with a quiet sound. The sound intrigues visitors. When a visitor comes and holds a bar, the volume of the instrument becomes louder. The person asks other people to hold other bars to make a perfect loud sound. Strangers cooperate and play music together. When users scan the QR code on the product, they can access the camera of the product. The users can download the image on their phone. I use PVC pipes and elbows as well as wooden plates for structure. I needed a lot of long wires to put the input and output into the octagon-shaped structure. I worked on video streaming for Pipe Camera to a web browser, as well as capturing and downloading the streaming image. and then built a camera shield with Lego. I compiled touch sensor, servo motor, and camera. And then I compiled everything into the structure. All the issues have been resolved from spending a lot of time on debugging. Finally, I create a demo video.